All right. I think I assigned you this. Do you agree? I think I assigned you this. Oh, not me. 1 and 2. Was that it?
Yeah.
Sound about right? Okay, so remember, my friends, we will have a quiz on Friday. Still with me on this adventure? There are some of you, is this class, that still owe me a quiz from the past, I think, from this class? Or is this all my first period angels or second period angels? Rads and Jacob, you still have a quiz? Makes about sense? Do it at some point. We do have advisory today. You're welcome to come. What? Before school? But you'll get a speeding ticket. Okay, you're the best. All right, so is your half sheet starting, or at least a thought? I hope so. All right.
I have ideas of looking down that.
Okay, cool. All right, so problem number 1 on page 127. Says, write a brief summary of the following data set. You do not necessarily need to make any calculations. So I'm going to turn this data set, I'm going to turn it this way. You know, this is a stem plot, but 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3. All right. On friends, on page 127. I know the network's out, so you can't be on your phone. So now you're actually finding out what it's like to communicate with each other. I get it, but hush. All right. So I turned our stem plot upright. Okay, and I did that for a couple of reasons. You know, we can kind of look at something like this, and this kind of might look something like this. So what would you consider this point right here? Just in your own words. Yeah, this is an upper bound outlier. Okay, now I can't tell for sure if it really is or isn't, but I'd say it's probably pretty close to being one. Could we actually find the mean and the standard deviation? Yes. Okay. Could we find, Q1 and Q3 and the median? Yes. We have the data that we could do that. But basically, some other things to know. So now we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's 8. So that's 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 24. So we have 24 data points. So I'm looking for basically the 12th and 13th. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, and 13. So those are my two middle pieces of data, which would be 65 and 72. So I could find the median if I wanted to. This would be how I'd find the median. And again, I turned it on its side so we can take a look at it. So I would say things about this. We could say that it's more than likely skew right. Okay, or skew positive might be another term that they use. Okay, so that's basically what problem number 1 would be doing. So if you had a question on the test or quiz, if it says we don't have any calculations to find, we wouldn't really have to worry about this. But I would be looking for upper bound outlier, 24 pieces of data. So that's our upper bound outlier. Skew right might be something I'd be looking for. So again, your words, again, my friends, I'm not looking for a dissertation. That's a long paper if you don't know what a dissertation is. All right. So then problem number 2 on page 127, those were the only 2 I gave you, yes? So you have one of the dot plots that looks like this: 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 1, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 1, 2. And then we have the other data. Three, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 1, 1. All right. So we have these two data sets. So if I were to look at this, I would say this is more than likely a skew right or skew positive. This one, if we kind of look at a normal curve, it could be, and I'm going to use the official math term, kinda normal. Okay? Now, kinda, it really isn't a math term. But if you list something that, it appears to be normal, kind of normal, I might think it could be normal, something like that. If you use some kind of weird word with normal, that lets me know that you understand that it kind of, sort of, in a slight kind of way, might look like a normal curve, but I'm not quite sure. So on this one, you could more than likely say the mean is right of median. And the reason I can say that is because it's skew right. If it's skew right, that means the mean is to the right of the median. If it's kind of normal, mean and median are about equal to each other. Okay, so I'm using the swirlies. Okay, so there's no definitive yes or no or absolutely or it's got to be one way or the other for those. But then we might be able to say that this one has a bigger spread of data. Okay, it goes out further. That's about all I can say about that. All right, friends. I'm going to give you, so I will mark off tomorrow page 127, which we did, and then 128, which is problems 3 and 4. So this will be marked off tomorrow, and then I think tomorrow's Thursday, right? Yeah, we're just going to kind of wrap things up, and then Friday will be quiz day. Okay? So you have the rest period to work on this. I guess if you owe me something, if you wanted to start it, you could start it now. I'll come